Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the realm of Legendary Agwang. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Time Patrollers versus Time Breakers that's going to be soon released next month. Right now I am holding a huge sale with discounts and bundles on things that you guys voted for that you're interested in, like lifetime membership bundled with the modding classes for the same price of one. Or if you want a discounted lifetime membership, you can have that. Is available until Sunday. The information on that will be available on my Patreon and my Discord. What I really want to talk about is the Time Patrollers and Time Breakers, right? Now you can see my character here in his casual clothes. I have the ability to go into, let's call it hero mode, and it'll give me an added defense advantage versus me just being inside of my casual clothes or normal clothes or gi, whatever you want to call it, right? So there is sort of an incentive to use that. Now what we're trying to build here is a world that kind of just like works for itself. I want to have tons of quests where you guys can attend and grind, and there'll be two factions, of course. Time Patrollers and Time Breakers. If you want to be someone that kind of creates his own time, you're probably going to go for the Time Breakers. If you want to keep the balance, you know, and stop the Time Breakers, you're going to be a Time Patroller. And what we're doing is building it in a way where we think it'll be fun, and you guys will keep coming back to have playable content for your characters. Everybody will be able to kind of join their own stories. Now, one of the first things you guys will do when you join, it'll be the Time Patroller exam. This is the quest that I'm on right now. You would talk to this guy and he would kind of assess your strength and power. Now we're not going to go into that because that'll be for next month. This will all be story based and working towards a goal of the plot and lore. So whether you're Time Breaker and Time Patroller, the lore will pretty much go towards the same direction, which is an ultimate confrontation between the Time Patrollers and Time Breakers. That's gonna be really cool. So I'm really excited about all of this, which is why I wanted to drop my prices really low for the Time Patroller and Time Breaker starter packs. Instead of those being $150, they are $75, and that will pretty much have you set up to upgrade your character whenever you want and just be ready for the events if you don't know how to mod yourself. Alright, of course I'll be adding the portrait photos. That'll pretty much be for free. A lot of my friends and people that we've modded with in the past, we all have those, so it's really just kind of cool to see everybody in the Discord with those portraits. So I don't mind doing those for free for the sake of lore. Now if you want to spend a little bit more money, I've shaved off a lot of things that I would typically charge, which would be in the Elite package. It's $200, and this will include the option of a Time Patroller watch that you use to go into your battle suit. You can't get that with the normal package. The normal package will pretty much just put you in your Time Patroller suit, and you'll always start off like that, which there's nothing wrong with that if you're not a person that really cares for, I guess, the roleplay aspect of just being inside of your casual outfit. Alright, and then there's going to be a ring that I'm thinking about creating, and these things will have their own animations. You'll choose the animation for your transformation that works the best for your character's personality. Maybe you want something that's more like the GeForce style, where it's kind of posy. Maybe you just want to press the button on your watch and have it do its thing. Or maybe you're like me, you know, you kind of want something that's right in the middle. And a lot of you guys kind of voted for something more of like a Power Ranger style, so let's go ahead and look at what mine is. And I'm going to go ahead and note this. This is a work in progress. So do not judge my armor because it is not my final armor. It's just messing around and testing out some things, but pay attention to the detail of how the transformation works. Now if you caught that, there's 3 layers to this transformation. First, I'll get my suit. Next, I'll get my accessory. And then finally, I get my mask. And these things are optional. You'll be able to choose these things the way you want. Of course, time breakers will also be able to choose theirs if they want to transform with just their mask, or if they want the armor, which grants them the added defense as well, you know. So the way this works, it is on an Awoken, and this is one of the things that is included in the Elite package. I would pretty much set this up for you so you'd have 10 transformable slots that you could use on your character, and they'll be upgradable for if you want to do something to them in the future. But I will be including some transformation lines that I'm willing to do for you to start off with. Those of you guys that choose that Elite package, you will skip to D tier because we do have tiers in this situation. Alright, instead of people just choosing their stats or whatever stats they want, you have to earn your stats. But we don't mind having people start off with a certain amount of stats. For me, I'm going to be starting off in the A tier. I'm a captain, so we're kind of like just setting the, how do we call it? We're setting the frame of everything. Everybody isn't necessarily going to be the same level, but most people are going to start from the ground up. And let's say if you do well in this quest here, you can get D tier and earn it that way as well. But what the ranks do, they give you a certain amount of attribute points that you'll be able to use on your character's power. For me, I can use 5 points. Now what that means, we'll show that in a different video. It's not the type of attributes that you use on your CAC. But yeah, so with this, I can go ahead and go back to my casual outfit if I want to, and you can just go back and forth. You could transform to your other forms, no problem, charge up and do all of that. And both of them can pretty much do the same thing. There's so many details going on into this package, but I kind of just wanted to give a brief explanation on what's going on here. You guys can look at all the other details. Like I said, we'll have early access for utility skills, buff skills. Utility skills could be something like you pull out a capsule and you throw it on the ground and it puts a shield around you for X amount of time, but it'll go on cooldown for maybe 5 minutes or so. It's something you'll use in group battles or, you know, PvE situations. It's going to be really, really cool. Trust me. The details are going to be awesome. You'll be able to make your character warriors, you know, the way you want. And we're actually considering changing the blue to something else. It's not final, but we're considering and looking for the best options. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about with you guys. You guys let me know what you're excited for. If you're interested in this, a lot of you guys voted that you really wanted to do the time control versus time breaker stuff. And if you're interested in getting any of these things, go ahead and DM me on my Discord, preferably. But I will also start putting some of the packages up on my Patreon if you'd rather use it that way. But preferably hit me up on my Discord, send me a message, and we'll talk and see what our best options are. As for the Fusion package that I have going on, I believe I only have 2 slots left for that one, and we also have the weapon package. Some of you guys were saying that, you know, you really wanted that because the original price is $400 for the weapon package. Now it is at, let's see, I believe it's at $250 or $200. You'll have to check on Discord. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.